And now, a next-level moment from AT&T Business. Say you've sent out a gigantic shipment of pillows, and they need to be there in time for International Sleep Day. You've got AT&T 5G, so you're fully confident. But the vendor isn't responding, and International Sleep Day is tomorrow. Luckily, AT&T 5G lets you deal with any issues with ease, so the pillows will get delivered and everyone can sleep soundly, especially you. AT&T 5G requires a compatible plan and device. Coverage not available everywhere. Learn more at att.com/5G network.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Skip this message by jumping to the 1 minute mark. Hello there, VIPs. Steve here. In case you didn't know, I do a podcast with our former intern, Kyle. You remember Kyle? Wiener 2, I believe, was his nickname back on the radio show. We do a podcast called, well, very creatively, the Steve and Kyle Podcast. Every Tuesday at 7 a.m., we release a new episode. And while the radio show's on vacation over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be throwing a couple of episodes of the Steve and Kyle Podcast in as your daily download, since we're not going to be back until January 8th. You can follow us on Twitter at Steve and Kyle, Facebook.com/Steve and Kyle. Or if you want to subscribe, that would be even better. Just go into iTunes or Google Play or Stitcher or TuneIn or any of those podcasting apps. Just type in the Steve and Kyle Podcast and hit subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy it, and you'll subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. So enjoy this episode that was recorded at some point in the last couple of months. Sorry, they're not really in any kind of order.
It was a terrible stroke of luck for you, and I feel just bad enough about it to laugh at it. The final dagger, and I kind of regret sending it, was about 2 hours later.
This one hurt.
When I sent a picture of a new 4K TV hooked up on my fireplace. Anytime you want. Come on by.
I actually considered sending you a picture of my printer and saying the same thing. Hey, man, anytime you want to print wirelessly, you come on by.
Can we get this cake cut? I gotta go remove the intestines from this 8-point I shot out back.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta climb up in my blind and murder Bambi.
It still makes us laugh, the idea of rubbing yourself in deer urine, clanging together two horns or whatever, and trying to like, here, Bambi.
Still pissed about that TV.
Boy, is she nice.
I got a message from softball superstar pitcher Cy Nolan Ryan Young.
Okay.
This morning, I guess he's a little bit behind on the podcast, and he said, I'm behind on the podcast. Do you want me to help you steal Kyle's TV? I said, nope, I'm just going to get a better one. He said, scale of 1 to 10. 1 being I hope it doesn't, and 10 being I hope it does. How much do you hope it takes an S on him, meaning your new TV?
Right.
I said 44.
Listen, she's functioning at the highest rate possible right now, which is, all those hertz that they advertise on the boxes.
Yeah.
Like 100 of 50, them?
50,000?
50,000. Is that like, do those translate to like kilowatts?
Kilohertz?
Kilohertz?
I don't know.
It's the equivalent of having a light bulb on. Like, that's
I don't know
how
what any of that stuff means. No. You could take the box and put like, now with double the hertz. Oh, double.
I probably got the 1 times the hertz on the current TV. I better upgrade to get to the double. So
yeah. I mean, do you like money or do you like double money?
Right.
Double.
Exactly.
Of course, double's better.
Yeah. Do you like good or great?
Yeah. Hamburgers or double cheeseburgers?
Yeah. Yeah. In that scenario, for the same, who's going to take the single?
No one.
But I think it's important to state
unless you're a chump.
When it comes to it, Steve, you very well may get a larger TV to mount on your wall.
Yeah.
You'll never get that deal.
But, well, you have to realize, say I go with, say we buy a 97-inch TV.
Yeah.
Technically, I could pay almost double for it and still have the same, because we're talking about deals per diagonal inch.
Right. So if you're getting it, so at the price rate that I got, you would have to get, just very simple math, double it. 110-inch, you would pay
$560.
$560.
Okay.
So the chase is on.
Well, let me get on to Amazon.
Well, the
Search
best
for
option,
the deals on the 110-inchers.
because it's weird. This is it's like that's the size 55. It seems like where you go above that and the price point,
jumps
for some reason jumps. And I know I was part of a sucker's bet with the jeweler when I bought the engagement ring for Katie because they had told me something like, well, you don't find, I don't know, the difference between like a 0.45 and a 0.5 and how you don't find them at that certain size because then the price jumps goes crazy at the next level up. I feel like I got that with the 55 and I feel like for the 65 you're going to have to pay.
Well, I think we might be going 75.
Oh, get out of here. Do they even make those?
Yeah.
You're paying $1,200.
You go to Costco, you can get anything. You can get anything in there. We're Costco members now because that's what married couples do.
Yeah.
Walk through Costco and just look at things.
Yeah.
They don't even buy anything.
I meant to ask you on that because at bowling on Thursday, we were talking about Costco a little bit, and Annette made it very clear that she had told you, I told him, I'm not going. That's what she had said.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was,
because I told her, I dread it. I've only gone like once since we've been members.
Yeah.
I don't do well in crowds. I don't get like anxious or anything, but I don't like it. I don't like the feeling. I
don't think anyone likes being like, crammed in like sardines. But by the way, it's the Steve and Kyle podcast, Monday, December 4th, 2017, the year of our Lord. Just a couple episodes left in the 2017 calendar year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it on a Monday because I don't know, everything changed yesterday. Schedules didn't align as we had originally planned, which works out well because if we had recorded, if you had come over around 4:10 or so, which because I had sent you a text around 10 after 3 saying the earliest I can do is an hour.
Yeah,
it is an hour from now. We wouldn't have been doing the Fast Five at the end of the
Thrifty
show.
3.
We would have been doing the Zesty 0.
Oh no! So you've had a busy 24 hours.
Yeah, I got my Fast 5 done. I did all of the editing that I needed for the year in review show that's coming up in just a couple 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, we'll have our 2017 year in review. It's on the the 26th.
19th of Secret Santa.
Okay.
26th is year in review. January 2, I believe it. Yeah, January 2 is TBD.
Yeah,
and it's either going to be best of round 2, and that's not by design. That's by last year we had maybe 6 months worth of stuff for our year in review.
Oh, it was less than that. It was like 4 months.
So this year we've had double to triple the amount. So going through, I already deleted 2 from the potential list last week. There's a lot of ideas and content there.
Problem is, we're so funny.
It's just,
I mean, it's a burden.
I mean, honestly, for best of, we need to just release every episode again, but like cut the intro out. Right. So that way we just intro it and be like, oh, here's another funny 2.5 hour segment.
Yep.
And it gets so, I got a little luckier than you, Steve, because we kind of split up the year when discussing year in review. And I got, before we decided to do this, way too long every week. So my episodes go from 80 minutes to like 105. So an hour and 45 like tops. Whereas you're getting the beasts in the middle where we're like averaging 233 or something stupid.
God. Yeah, and it is truly finding needles in a haystack.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Because there are certain segments that like one of the segments that I had to search for, 3 minutes and 9 seconds. I mean, I open up a file. It takes 2 minutes for the whole file to open, and then it's just clicking, nope, clicking, nope, clicking, play, nope. It took a little while. I know. But we got it all done.
I know what we're doing next year.
What's that?
We need to whoever we deem to be show accountant. When we normally record on Sundays, we send this episode to them 2 days early.
They catalog it.
They catalog because I am so envious. I think it's like I think it's an NBA writer or something that I see, and I know a lot of podcasts do it and keep diligent notes. But when they post them in the description, is like from 3 minutes 5 seconds to 12 minutes 16 seconds. That's why we'd
already be on our 10th bullet point for this episode.
Well, not for
we are.
Yeah, that's a good
8
point.
minutes in.
Yeah, that's a good point. But man, I'm so envious of that.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do people keep it so clean? And that's what we.
No.
Two things.
It's never going to happen.
Steve and Kyle podcast. New Year's resolutions.
No, already
the
broken.
bell.
I'll break it.
The bell's coming in. We got to get the bell that keeps us on track when either of us start to divert. The other one dings the bell. We stop and say, how did we get here? Let's get back on track.
But then we make a note of what we deviated to.
Yeah, because then we have to finish the tangent.
And then at the end of the episode, it's like injury time in soccer.
Yeah.
Where we have this undetermined amount of time where the episode could end at any second and no one knows.
That's another reason we need an absolutely unpaid intern in the room when we record, so we can have that to where they're keeping, like we talk about Never Not Funny and Jimmy Pardo's podcast, which is kind of what this is, and having the guy in the corner who looks stuff up when you're talking about it, but then also like 5 minutes later, like, hang on a minute, what were you looking up, because that's bugging me now, and boom, right there. This person would keep us on track. Like, okay, what was tangent A, B, C, D? Yeah. We wrap those up at the end of the show, and then it's over.
I know someone. What about Softball Jake? He lives right around the corner.
I love it. My only concern is I feel like Jake has about 40 hats in the ring as it stands.
Yeah, doesn't he? Isn't he like a gymnastics coach?
Yeah, I think he coaches the uneven bars. Plays softball. You wouldn't 5 nights a week.
He doesn't look like a gymnast. Not built like a gymnast.
No, there he is tumbling.
Yeah. Did you do the floor routine too, where they got the ribbon? Ribbon on a stick.
What is the hardest gymnastics routine to do? Like, if you had to rank them.
Ding.
Okay, we'll come back. Hang on. Actually, let me wrap up 5 minutes ago, because
we started talking about
before that, we started talking about the TV.
We're already on a tangent
dollars,
of a tangent.
Dollars per inch.
Yeah.
So I have a 55-inch TV.
Yeah.
And I pay $279. So that means for $5.07 per diagonal inch, Steve. So if you want, like you said, a 75-inch TV, you can pay no more than $380 to get the same deal I got.
Okay. All right.
So the chase is on. Everybody.
Now, does it have to be brand new?
It has to be a TV you're going to put on your wall. If you're willing to put on a used TV on your wall, then so be it. That's fine.
All right. $380. Can I get 400? Can I go up to 400?
Hell, I'll round it up to 6 because there's no chance you're finding that size for that price.
All right.
There is no chance.
Well, maybe not this year, but maybe next
Black
year.
Friday 2018, you're on the hunt.
Exactly. What do we have? 350 some days.
Yeah. Boy, right around the bend.
All right. So after that, we went on to Costco. We were talking about.
Yeah, it's what the married couples do.
Man, I've been there twice already, and it's great.
It's great, right? I mean, there's so many different things you don't even think about.
But we were walking out of there the first time we were there when we signed up for the membership. We were walking out, and it's chaos there. I mean, there's just cars everywhere. It's one of those places where, I mean, first of all, it's 3 weeks before Christmas, so of course it's going to be a zoo. But, I mean, it's the kind of place where you back out of your parking spot, and there are like 3 cars jockeying for position. Trying to...
An oversized family in one cart with a toddler sprinting down the middle. Thank goodness that most newer cars... Does your car have a backup camera?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just have the beeps on my car. So I'm liable to hit a kid if I go there.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, I think everyone is in danger of running over a child in a Costco parking lot.
It's more likely that you're going to grease a kid in the Costco parking lot than you are on like anywhere else.
Definitely.
Anywhere else.
Definitely. Because the parents are fighting over deals on jumbo rolls of toilet paper.
Even in the store. It's deadly in there. You got
There's just
80
pallets.
people like hovering around one lady cooking a sausage in a microwave, but they're waiting for that sausage to get out and get cut, and they don't want to be too far away.
Right.
So they're hovering, acting like they give a damn about the 8 pounds of frozen meatballs for $20.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's a good deal,
they keep kind of looking over their shoulder and turning back like, I don't know, these meat, they are pretty good.
Because you don't want to seem pathetic.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to seem too eager.
Yeah.
But you just want it to be nonchalant and like, oh, yeah, try one of the sausages.
Yeah, do they have, these are like regular, do they have like a Swedish style? Let me fish through this and never-ending freezer of frozen meatballs. Oh, kielbasa's out, I'm out of here. Yeah. God, so it is not my favorite place to go. I respect the prices and the bargains for buying, 14 large boxes of something compared to one medium box that you only need.
Before you leave, I got to show you my purchase.
Oh, boy, I'm excited.
Food? We're going out. No. We're going out in the garage.
Oh, this is what you got the membership to Costco
I can
for?
Show you the lights that I have up in the garage now.
Because this is why you joined.
This is the reason.
Yeah. So you paid the yearly
$60 membership to save $30.
Which most people would just say, does anybody I know, me, have a Costco membership that we could just go there with and get this stuff one night? But you ponied up. You got the yearly whatever membership because they have like plateaus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They tried to get me to sign up for the one where I can like buy cars there.
Yeah. They want you to do like executive, like, well, we got good travel discounts and
which they may.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean,
but I feel like I gotta put my toe in the water first.
Yeah.
I'm not diving in head first.
Yep.
So I got some lights out in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Spent a couple days last week wiring everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Now, are those just on off, or do you got some ideas for APS 3.0? Sorry.
Oh, those are
4.0.
No, these are in no way related to APS.
I didn't know if they had different sizes that we could incorporate into 4.0.
I don't think it's not a very natural light. I don't think it would. I think it would it would make us feel like we're in an interrogation room.
Yeah, because towards the end of APS 2.0, you and I started to lean towards dingy poker room, daytime strip club, etc. for the APS.
Yeah.
And so that you're saying this would not be possible.
No.
Okay.
It wouldn't feel right.
Do I need to get sunglasses before I step into your garage?
Yes, absolutely. It's bright. Okay. It's really bright. I'm just going to give you a warning. So we were leaving Costco after we got the membership, and like I said, it's chaos in the parking lot. Kids getting greased left and right.
That's where all the milk carton kids are.
in the parking lot.
Costco's got a massive cover up, man. Oh boy, I think we just uncovered. What if Costco's been leading the nation's biggest cover up, Steve, on missing children because they're dead in their parking lot?
Yeah, that's a legit conspiracy theory.
There's a reason they start those employees off paid so well.
Yeah,
got to keep them quiet.
Yeah, you don't hear Costco employees complaining.
No, you don't. And they're shoveling dead kid bodies away.
It's true. Yeah, it's a tough job. Tough job.
But you're getting reimbursed.
Yeah. So we're walking out of Costco.
Yeah.
Cars everywhere. And Annette says to me, I can't come here. You have to come here with me. I can't come here by myself.
Yeah.
And I said, why? Well, it's just too crazy here. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do about it?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Whether I'm
going to
here
make it, yeah.
I mean, if it's just a misery loves company thing, that's fine. But let's not, let's be clear. I'm not controlling this chaos.
Sure.
I'm not going to be like, hey, you with the forklift over there.
Yeah,
hey, Mary, back in your line.
You didn't step into the parking lot, put on your safety vest, and start directing traffic right away.
I appreciate her confidence that I have control over such things.
Maybe Steve Moses parts the Red Sea when you walk into the parking lot and everybody gets out of your way.
But I mean, if we're going to go there to buy paper towels, it's going to be hectic,
right? Whether
I'm there or not.
Yeah,
that's to be clear.
Yeah, I'm to the point where I can do about one like sporting event a year, 1 to 2, because it makes me. I think about the hassle and everything, and then being there, and it makes me uncomfortable, especially if it's like a even at the local ballpark, if it's like a Saturday night in July and it's 91 degrees, you know it's going to be just a nut house. It's going to be sold out because everybody's going there because it's hot out and it's a nice night. Like getting there and you're in there and then there's lines everywhere and you can't move.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every one of those places wants to make sure you're getting bang for your $8 beer, so they fill it to the brim and then a half an inch over. So you're trying to walk around and over everybody. And it's like that at Costco, but with packaged groceries.
I think it's a very good comparison.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Very accurate. Now
people are like, "Oh, what about the samples?"
I haven't had one yet.
It's nice because they're, if you go on I think it's the weekends when they mostly do them. They're everywhere.
Some
Some
friends were telling us that they do on Sundays after they get out of church. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to. They would just go to Costco and have what they referred to as sample lunch, where they would just walk around and have one of every sample. And then if they got, was that the doorbell? Or was that a ringing?
No, I didn't hit.
No, whatever.
Maybe. Lola didn't bark. It wasn't the doorbell.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, yeah, they would do. They'd go to Costco on Sunday after church. They'd do sample lunch, walk around, get samples from everybody, and then if they were still full, they'd grab a slice of pizza on the way out. Not a fan of that, huh?
Are nominations still open for the holiday break-ins? Or
hey, if you're trying to save a couple bucks and you're in the area,
yeah. I don't doubt that. But can you imagine as a child a worse day? Like you're 9 or 10 or whatever, and you get up early on a Sunday, you go to church, like, all right, finally get to go home, whatever, play video games, watch football. Nope. You're going to go deal with the second biggest nut house of the day. Instead of 300 people packed in an auditorium, now you got 1,000 people packed in a 25-foot fluorescently lit building where it's just constant noise and battle everyone else. Oh man, worst Sunday ever. And I wake up early to record a podcast, so I don't even know where I get off judging anybody.
Yeah. So yeah, well, we got the membership now.
All right. Should we have like a Costco night or?
Yeah, if you and Katie want to.
Yeah, I think we should.
We'll do sample dinner.
Yeah, should we dress up?
Of course.
I don't know what they're serving. So you want to be prepared for all occasions,
could
right?
Be sausages, could be filet.
Exactly. I don't want there to be like like at your wedding where there was like, sun-dried whatever wrapped in this shell or something like that. And here I am looking like an idiot with like a T-shirt. I want to be properly attired for the food we're having at that occasion.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to check out the sample. I'm sure they post the sample menu online. So
that'd be a great idea.
People
from like 6 to 8, so we can like plan our course. Like, all right, you're going to have the sausages back here by the frozen section. You're going to have your fresh foods up by the front electronics.
We map it out.
That's a great idea. Do they do that at like? Because it's not the only like. What do they on the East Coast is BJ's, right?
Yeah,
Costco's
BJ.
Nationwide, but like East Coast is BJ's.
Yeah, there was BJ's and Sam's.
Sam's Club. Sam's Club. That's here as well. I think that's about it.
Yeah, those are the only ones I know of.
I mean, they've somehow made the idea of a garbage store where stuff is just everywhere. It's like, oh, hey, well, yeah, so can you bring that pallet of fertilizer out to my car and then around the corner like, oh, hey, here's 35 Bluetooth speakers.
Yeah, and
there's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, and the fertilizer is occupying the same shelf that 2 days earlier there were tires for your ATV. And then before that, it was beans.
Somehow they make it work. There was a 60 Minutes special like 2 or 3 years ago on Amazon and Amazon warehouses, and how they have essentially warehouses full of little bins, and it could be, like you said, a box of Pop-Tarts and then a tire. It's all spaced perfectly so they know what will fit, so people can just go at B6 and grab it. That's like internet Costco, but at least with this, we don't have to go visit the madness.
There's no rhyme or reason to it.
Oh, I can't.
We're doing
Costco Day.
Costco
all right, you're the one who has to convince your bride to do it because
she'll go if we go.
Okay.
I don't think I could convince her. Even if I said, "Hey, meet us there," I don't think it's happening.
I think we need to put on bow ties.
Tuxedo T-shirts.
Tuxedo T-shirts look real nice for the night out at the Costco.
Have the girls put on their wedding gowns.
Yep. I hear good things about their cafeteria and the like the bang for your buck is crazy there.
It the pizza smells delicious.
Yeah.
They have you seen the pizza machine? That makes
what?
They have a machine there that they have the dough rolled out on, and then they plop it right on there, and it's a turntable. They hit a button, and an arm comes out, but it's like it's the sauce arm, and it just spits the sauce out as the thing is spinning. But like a record player, the needle moves from the outside to the inside, and it puts the sauce on the pie. It's incredible.
Man, those people who want $15 an hour are so out of luck.
Seriously.
Like
that, I mean, if we can automate that, we can damn near automate anything.
Right.
You automate a pizza, you're basically on the moon.
Like, is that what started that? Like, was it the thread of, like, hey, we want $15 an hour, more, raise for this, raise for that? Is that what kicked off this trend to make everything in those trades like automated? Because you see
Probably.
you see self-ordering everywhere now. Now they haven't been able to you go to a sandwich shop.
Hold on.
Oh,
Have
no.
you heard the breaking news
boy.
on the Informed page?
We need a sounder for the break. Don't we?
don't
We still have the old one from
yeah.
election night. Oh, hang on. You know what? We'll edit this all out and post.
No, we won't. No, we're not.
Come on, Steve. The budget's big enough. So hang on.
Kyle, have you heard the big news on the Informed page?
I haven't, Steve. Hit me.
Well, let me tell you.
Okay, so now we know. We need to time those out so you can ask a question there, I can answer, and then we wait. All
right, let's one more time. Live from the Living in Style Podcast Central. Kyle, have you heard the breaking news on the Informed page?
Steve, I haven't. Please hit me.
Man, so close. So close. I think it's close enough. Breaking news is that the local McDonald's now has kiosk ordering.
You get out of First of all, what are we doing here? Why aren't we doing a live remote from the big... Is it opening? Is it open?
I think it opened today. Either today or tomorrow.
Well,
there might still be time.
Let's talk missed opportunities, local McDonald's. You could have had the two local biggest podcasters in your building doing a live episode next to one of your order machines.
Do you think that we are the most listened to podcast other than a radio show?
Right. So or something bigger that's distributed here.
Yeah, like in our 5-block radius.
Oh boy.
I don't know. There's a lot of podcasts out there.
A lot of wealthy clientele in this area.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd venture to say we're top 3. That's right. Put that one on the billboard. Steve and Kyle podcast. Top 3 most listened to podcast in Steve's house's 5-block radius. Which is a problem.
It's a bit cumbersome. Might not work on a
well,
plaque
you make it an acronym, and I think you're in business.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah,
we need to get there, because if that's the hot, let me guess, was there about, I don't know, 1 million comments deriding? Okay.
Somebody posted. This has been breaking news, or this has been big news on the Informed page for the last couple of months, because they shut down the McDonald's and they're totally redoing it.
Which, by the way, is one of 3.
Yeah.
The other 2 are totally fine. They're operational.
Yeah. So last week, breaking news: the drive-thru opened, but not inside, not dine in.
Let me guess, big dual laner. That's the new trend.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly, the new trend. So the big the drive-thru opened, and then last night somebody posted, it's happening. The dining room is going to be open. They took a picture of it. I guess they had early access. They showed the big kiosk, and then they said something about kiosk ordering, and then some idiot said, "What's kiosk ordering?" To which someone replied, "It's when you order, but from the kiosk on a touch screen." And they said, "Oh, that sounds great." Like, really, you needed someone to explain that to you. Yeah. Again, you're already on the computer. You could just type it into Google.
Yeah,
I digress.
I'm trying to see, because I want it to. I want the fervor, because that's what that is going to lead to. Is just another reason to eliminate jobs. Like, oh God, here we go, man. Because I have, they have, I don't know if it's the biggest, but it's in Orlando, and it's a 2-story McDonald's. And I've been there. Oh. I like to go there because it used to be an arcade, like a 2-story arcade.
All right.
And between the last time I was there and this time, this year, they had redone the entire building, and now it's like a super modern arcade where you swipe cards and you get. But all the games suck. It's totally different. But yeah, they have like 4 order kiosks right there as well. But it's a fancy McDonald's with their handcrafted pizzas and their pasta dishes. But the problem is it's so new that the employees don't know what to do. So one woman, while we're ordering breakfast or something, is just like, if that screens the kiosk and like you're ordering at it, Steve.
Hiding behind it.
Not saying anything, just staring at us. Like, very uncomfortably, to the point where finally I like, Katie points it out, and I'm like, well, yeah, of course I can tell she's 3 inches from my face. And finally I go, are we doing everything all right? And she looks up, she goes, yep. Okay, just checking. And then she started to wander away. But yeah, I think because there's a Subway in our area that has it now too. People, no,
can't do it.
They just avoid it. They go right up to the line.
It's so second nature to me. I grew up with Wawa.
Yeah.
So with the touch screen, you just talk to someone. Yeah. No thanks.
I want no personal contact out of that food ordering, other than somebody saying order for Kyle.
Yeah.
Or order 20 whatever. Yeah. That's it.
Man, where did this post go?
Wonder if I got to what? Listen.
Oh,
it's been known to happen, Steve, that on the Informed page, things can go sideways, and that one administrator takes no guff, and he will shut that down immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They're quick.
He rules with an iron fist over there. Yeah. I don't know if I respect it or if I fear it.
Looks like it's gone. I mean, I'm back a couple days at this point. And this was yesterday when I was.
Well, that's just upsetting.
Yeah.
That is absolutely sad. Now, do we want to backtrack to a tangent about 30 minutes ago when we were talking about hiring an unpaid intern, or are we moving on from that?
Well, let's see. Jake, if you're still listening and you don't have too much going on, it's 30 to 40 hours a week, maybe.
Yeah,
maximum.
So here's the expectations. You need to be here when we record, which, as we talked about at the top of the episode, can change on a literal whim. Mm-hmm. And if you're not here on time, you're going to be reprimanded. I can guarantee you that.
Your thorough note-taking ability.
Yep.
Didn't somebody tweet at us that there was some program that they were going to buy that would like transcribe the entire podcast?
Yeah, I think show accountant applicant Derek said Amazon can do that. Now, if you want to do that, Derek, or if anybody wants to do that,
I mean, that
would be great, because there's stuff we talk about that I'd love to be able to go back and say, when did we talk about that? But it was such a blurb that without, being able to type in, when did Kyle say this word or Steve say this statement, we'll never find it again.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to be here. You're going to need to sit in the corner. You're going to have to shut up. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to catalog to the second.
Yeah.
Everything we talk about. Tangents aside, I don't care if you have to make bullet points underneath your bullet points. It has to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to have to look up stuff we talk about.
Rule number 1, shut up. Rule number 2, even when we ask you a question, still shut up.
Right.
But give us the answer.
We can give them give the unpaid intern a Jumbotron, so that instead of having that person talk, like whenever we go to them for something, they can type out what we need to know.
Yeah, then they don't even have to be in this room. Yeah, they can be next door in the furnace room.
This is a 2-man show, okay? There's we got 2 big voices in this room on this podcast. Mm-hmm. We can't handle the third.
All right, so so we got
Jake local.
Jake is local.
Like we said, he's got the irons in the fire everywhere, it seems.
Cy's a listener. He's local. Cy, Nolan Ryan Young.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, he'd have to not work.
No. He's out of work early, right?
That's a good point. I don't know what the schedule looks like on a Sunday.
Yeah, he's out of work Oh, yeah, because I'm thinking, but still, yeah, even if we did it on Monday.
Yeah, I guess, more applicants would be available for this than I thought, I guess.
He's got military experience, too. So,
yeah.
I mean,
We'd be willing to accept, by the way, anybody out of area. We offer up to 0% relocation fees.
Yeah.
But is there a way, now I don't know how any of this works, you work at the show but you don't handle this aspect, that we could get this stupid idea for a credit for some college person?
I don't know. I think there would have.
We got to put the feelers out. We got to know.
Yeah.
Even if we don't do it, I'm just curious because this is so stupid because we're not like a corporation.
No, not at all.
But it's still in the broadcasting or communications field. Huh.
So you think we just like throw it up on Craigslist?
Well, we need to get, oh boy. Man, what a bad day for me to be naked of a computer.
Yeah. Seriously, you showed up with nothing.
Yeah, I felt so miserable.
I'm surprised you have shoes on.
I was trying to rush out of the house this afternoon because neither of us really enjoy or look forward to a Monday record like we used to.
No.
So in my mind, it's like, hey, I'm going to get there as soon as I can so we can get it done as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. Got halfway here, which, again, it's only like 10 or 12 minutes. Thought about looking at my passenger seat, realized, oh, you forgot the computer, you idiot. Forgot the computer. Actually thought about going back because, like I said, it's 10 to 12 minutes total, but realized that would then double the trip time. Yeah. Thought, nope, I'm winging it.
There is nothing worse than having to turn around. Even I don't care.
It doesn't matter if it's a mile.
I don't care if I'm in the car, sitting in the driveway. I don't want to get up and go, no, I'm fine. I'll
deal without it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go without my phone for a weekend.
Yeah, what do you mean? We're gone for 4 days. We've gone too far. Just forget all about it.
All right, so if you're interested in being our intern, send an application via Twitter or Facebook.
Yeah.
Again, 0 compensation, and don't be a creep. And
well, maybe the next time we make shirts, you get a freebie.
I think I still have a couple left over.
You do?
Yeah. Well,
I thought we only had exacts, and I thought
I never gave them to the people I was going to give
them
to. Oh,
yeah. Wasn't one going to your sister and your brother?
One was my sister, one was my brother.
And they never got them. So your brother...
They may have gotten lost in the move.
So your brother didn't get Bruce Chat.
No.
Didn't get the podcast shirt.
Mm-mm.
Literally, the only thing he got out of this trip was the pleasure of meeting one of his heroes, me.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. He's going to have to come back out.
You're welcome, Mike. You're welcome for making that trip worth your while.
Now,
a wedding, neat.
Speaking of my brother, Mike, there was, let's see, we talked about it last week. At one point during my wedding, during the reception, I looked over and I see you and my 4-year-old nephew, Joey, in the photo booth. I think one of you had Hulk hands on.
I never did see those pictures, by the way.
Yeah,
we need to post those, and we can blur if we want, faces if you feel the need to. But I don't even think your brother cares because he posted something on our Twitter. So, I think what you're alluding to is the fact that your nephew has a new best friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Uncle Kyle.
Yep, Uncle
Kyle is Joey's hero.
Yeah, and I'm like that cool. I'm never going to give him like, hey, here's some new pajamas for Christmas. It's always going to be...
It's going to be like RC cars.
Yeah, or a gun.
Like an actual one.
Yeah, without approval. Or like a puppy. Like without running it by anybody, right?
Yeah.
Just a box going...
Yeah. Like on his 15th birthday, you're going to give him a 6-pack.
Yeah. 18th birthday, a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Without a motorcycle license, though.
Yep. So, now you guys are best buds now.
Yeah.
But I noticed over the weekend a bit of a feud had developed.
Yeah. Do you have the Facebook post? If not, I can try to pull it up. I posted on his Facebook. So now, where I'm the way I grew up, and I'm pretty much a Detroit sports fan. So the Red Wings, the Tigers, the Pistons, and the Lions. And I like to claim I've been a longtime Pistons fan, even when they were bad, and then they were good, and now they're really bad again. But now they're on the uptick. So again, I'm back on the Detroit Pistons wagon.
Right, yeah.
And they've been surprisingly good this year.
I've heard that.
So what oh boy, come on. So this weekend, I noticed on Saturday that the Detroit Pistons were visiting their arch rival, not true, Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, the process.
Yeah, trust the process.
Trust the process.
So now I knew there was, there's a bit of a rivalry with the Pistons and the 76ers, both of their large centers. Joel Embiid has been taking shots at the Pistons center, Andre Drummond, because he can't shoot, whatever. So it has turned in like it's a game with a little more to it than just your normal weekend foray. So Saturday, 4:58 p.m., I realized this. So I take a screenshot of the game and I go to your brother's Facebook because we're buds. It's weird, though. I haven't gotten the confirmation. I did put him down as cousin. And that has to be verified. It hasn't happened yet. So, I'm sorry, he just hasn't gotten that notification yet.
Probably not.
And I wrote, I'm a longtime Piston fan. Need you to go root for him for me tonight. Bring Joey. We always welcome new fans.
Okay.
So I at this point, I should have said both, obviously, but I don't know where Daniel lies in terms of Uncle Kyle being the cool, hip new uncle.
I think he likes you.
All right, but it's no...
It's no Joey.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'll come around. They all do. So instead of a ha 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 you suck type of thing or go Sixers whatever, what I received was the most devastating thing to my soul that has ever happened to me.
So much so that you texted me to intervene to try and fix it.
Yeah, said, please take a look at your brother's Facebook. He's going off the rails.
Yeah.
I think we're like one step away from,
not being cousins anymore.
Yeah, me canceling that request that he hasn't seen yet. So what I see is a video response, but he's not in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's your adorable nephew Joey that's in the center of the frame, Steve.
Yeah.
Hurling terrible, terrible insults.
Yeah. Here it is.
Hey Kyle, the Pistons stink.
Ooh. Now, this video is worth watching because Joey, adorable, cutest kid in the world, little tight blonde curly hair. Hey Kyle, the Pistons, and then he kind of looks to the
off screen,
looks to the side as if to say, like, I think Dad told me to say suck, but I'm pretty sure Mom's in the next room, and if she hears me say that, I'm grounded. Better pull the ripcord and go with stink.
So I get.
Hey Kyle, the Pistons stink.
So I get this lobbed my way, trying to enjoy a nice weekend.
Yeah.
My new nephew, Joey, hurls an insult at me, and then sure enough, the Pistons stink up the joint and lose to the 76ers on the road.
Insult to injury.
You know what? Consider the cousin request canceled, because I can't just look past this without repercussions, Steve.
Now, if you request a cousin connection or whatever on Facebook.
Let me just try it, just out of curiosity.
Does that then mean that you pop up in my list as a cousin? Because if you're my brother's cousin, you're my cousin too.
I wonder, but I think you have to list it.
So it's got to be a mutual thing.
I think so. Okay. Yeah. Boy, that's on the list. I'm going to send that over. Be on the lookout, Mike.
Hey, Kyle, the Pistons stink.
They don't. They're actually pretty good.
You're arguing with him now?
Yeah, Joey. I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about points per possession down the court? You want to talk about transition defense? Sure, they struggle. They're improved from the free throw line to a better three-point shooting team.
So the honeymoon is over. You are now in a feud with my 4-year-old nephew.
Yeah, it seems one-sided. I have not made a video rebuttal, but I need a whiteboard. A rundown,
a bunch of X's and O's, half court on it.
A rundown of the plus minus of each of the Pistons players and how they perform in the offense that Stan Van Gundy runs.
All right, so I'm going to give you 15 seconds.
Okay.
For a rebuttal.
Oh boy, hang on. No, I need some time because do I go by the numbers?
Well, I think you're going to have to decide, and you're going to have to do it in 3.
I can't do it. No.
2, 1, action.
Hey, Joey, you know what? The Pistons don't stink. The 76ers are actually the ones who kind of suck. If you look at what they've done, never. Because the 76ers really suck.
Well, you really showed him.
Thank you. I didn't have time to lay out my whiteboard. Like I said, plus minus per possession on the court, how they run. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Well, I'll send that to my brother.
He'll get a more detailed.
Or should I post it to the Facebook?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You might as well add that as a reply. That's the best way to do it. So, I don't know the next time I'm going to see him, but consider it on. Actually, I've been looking at buying him Pistons attire. But that wouldn't hurt as bad as I think if I did like the Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah,
because I know he's an Eagles fan. Has to be, right? Because your whole family's diehard Eagles fans.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that would hurt more. All right.
Yeah,
that's what I'll do then. So that's the weirdest social media beef I've had.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I would say so.
Yeah, of all the times of the tales I've told on here of being blocked on Twitter by people and I'm being booted from local community groups, having a 4-year-old tell me a team I enjoy sucks or stinks is up there with one of the oddest instances ever. So, now before we get too far, Steve, I did want to ask, did we want to try 2 minutes of awkward conversation? We do have a firm go from our listener who we were going to talk to last week.
Let's get to, actually, why not? Why don't we get
I don't
to
know
him
if this number,
is Greg, right?
Yeah, I don't know if
number
that,
here?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
So now you said you recognize that number.
Uh-oh. You know what I just realized?
Oh, boy, we haven't restarted the computer.
We haven't done the reboot.
Oh, do you want to do it preemptively?
No.
You just want to. Okay, so you really want this ring, 8 seconds of awkward, no answer, and then restart? I respect it.
That's why it's 2 minutes of awkward conversation.
Yeah, this counts against his time.
Now, can you pull up Greg's?
Oh, Lord. Yep, absolutely.
Very easily, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Just getting ready here, of course. Come on.
And after we do 2 minutes of awkward conversation, we already talked about the big scuttle in the Informed page recently. Yeah. McDonald's, it's almost open, guys. Big news. There was perhaps the dumbest question I have ever seen was asked a couple of days ago. So bad that I screenshotted it and sent it to you because I thought, well, this has to be a joke.
Yeah.
It was no joke. There were serious answers.
Really? See, I never did any follow-up because the second you sent that to me, I said, well, that absolutely needs to be discussed.
Yeah.
Because every time we mention this, your wife, Annette, whenever we talk about it, I say, how can you not be a part of this page?
Yeah.
And
she's not a community person.
Oh, man. So another downside to me not having my computer is I don't have the iTunes reviews, Steve. Okay. I had it pulled up last week, but
really messing up the flow of this episode.
You know what I think is important to recognize here, Steve, is how much I bring to the table. Okay? Mm-hmm. So the next time you're looking at renting out this microphone to one of your side gigs or whatever.
Oh, I put a firm no on that.
Did you really? All I heard was the only thing I had seen on that was somebody on Twitter. So now, for anybody who doesn't listen to Steve's side gig for good reason, last week, some office renovations had uncovered some black mold.
Yeah,
fuzzy
in
your
mold.
studio or in your office, just elsewhere,
it was
right?
In the copy room.
Okay, and it was apparently bandied about that APS 3.0 could be a holding spot for maybe one day to do a show.
Yeah, it was talked about.
But I didn't get wind of that. The only wind I got was of there was a tweet sent out on Friday morning saying, hey, office is killing people, so we can't do a radio show there. Mm-hmm. So let's so we'll see you Monday type of thing. And when you see the comments, somebody had said, what about, and it's actually a listener of the podcast, said, what about Steve's basement or something like that? And I quickly shut that down.
Yeah.
Said there will be no use of the basement unless proper rent has been paid to the Steve and Kyle podcast. And actually, when it was discussed even at bowling on Thursday, it's, at minimum, we need top of hour sponsorship.
Yeah.
And we need a full segment to plug the podcast.
Right.
That's bare minimum.
That would be frowned upon on that show, as it always is whenever it's brought up.
Which means it's no better time than the present. If you call the show Steve's Side Gig, feel free. Let him know. Love the show. Love the Steve and Kyle podcast. Please do that. Apparently, we have the most shy listeners ever. Or we just don't.
The least listeners
The least listeners ever, which is really putting a damper on the most listeners in a five block radius of your home.
Yeah.
So if you keep scrolling, I know what the title of it grows on you. There it is. Okay, so this is from Greg Roth.
Back on track.
Now we have a lot of questions for Greg, I think, especially from you, Steve, because this guy is living one of your dreams.
He is.
We couldn't talk to him for 2 months.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yep.
Because he was in flight school.
Yep.
So Greg left a review back in August. Grows on you. I gave the guys a try during Steve's Side Gigs hiatus. I was mildly amused.
There it is.
That's funny. The funniest thing at first was hearing the distinctiveness of Steve's beard over the nasal grating of Kyle and his glasses. Why do I think we've read this before?
Have we already called him?
Maybe we called somebody and read the wrong review. Because that's after a few weeks, however, I found myself looking forward to their awkward, slow wit and lumbering show rhythm. Boy, slow wit and lumbering show rhythm sure is a way to describe the way this goes on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my life, which would now be somewhat less interesting without you guys. Keep up the great work. So that was from our friend Greg. Now you recognize the zip code. You said that is this
an area code.
Albany or
that's
area
an
code?
Albany, New York. Yeah,
an Albany listener. So we may have someone to transport us to OCC.
Oh, that's right.
Hello.
Hey, Greg, how are you? It's the Steve and Kyle podcast.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh,
well, look at that. It
man,
worked.
we were worried your phone was going to have issues like a lot of other listeners, Greg, but we're glad you learned how to pick it up and not chew it.
I mean, it's blue, so it looks like candy. So, I get distracted sometimes.
All right, Greg, first question, very important. If we fly into, I believe it's Newburgh something airport, can you pick us up and cart us around, take us to OCC and to Paul Jr. Designs?
No, that's going to be a hard no on that. I was listening to the other podcast, so I just wanted to correct some of that information. I'm not actually in New York right now. I'm in Alabama.
Oh,
So,
well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
But you are from New York, though,
side
right?
gig. Yeah, I started out listening to your side gig before I could drink, and I'm like 26 now, so it's been a while.
Ah, okay.
So what you're saying is you're not willing to fly from Alabama to pick us up in Albany and then tote us around.
Well, I mean, at that point, you may as well just fly and pick us up in Michigan and then take us to New York.
That's a good point, Steve.
Well, and I don't think a helicopter can stay airborne that long, but I'm also not a pilot yet.
Oh, so it's a helicopter you're flying.
Yes, sir.
You know what? And you say you're not a pilot yet, Greg. Let me clarify. You're close enough for me. It's pretty good. I'm sure you know the basics,
have you
right?
been in a cockpit of a helicopter before?
No, but I get motion sick. Am I going to throw up everywhere?
Yeah, I used to watch the A-Team.
No, but you're about as qualified as I am because I have not either. I've been in a simulator once, so I mean, it's your coin cost if you want to, or a coin toss if you want to see who's going to fly that thing farther.
Do you think if you were to get into a helicopter right now, do you think you could get it up, get it started, hover off the ground, and maybe zip around the neighborhood and then land it?
Probably not. They say hovering's the hardest part. And that's everybody's first ride. They call it a nickel ride because it only lasts about 5 seconds before the instructor will have to take it back from them.
Okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of pedals and levers involved in a helicopter, right?
Yep. You're always doing something. But, I mean, I haven't even gotten the chance to try yet. I don't even start school for that till, January? It's going to be a while for me.
Is this a military thing?
Yeah, I'm in the Army.
Okay.
All right.
So are you choosing to be a helicopter pilot? Like that's what you went in for because you wanted to do it?
Well, I actually started out as air traffic control, and then I dropped flight packet to go warrant. So I'm a warrant officer now.
Oh, boy.
And, yeah, I decided to do that, yeah.
Jeez. Well, that sounds ridiculously difficult. And I will not, personally, I will not be getting into a helicopter with you.
Yeah, I would say wait a couple of years on that.
All right.
I got to tell you, I got faith that you could at least zip me around somewhere. Do like a quick hot lap around the city. Like show me the skyscrapers in the middle of Alabama.
Yeah, maybe zip right between two of them.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Maybe one of those little ones that you see flying around in, like, the beach cities and everything. Nothing like the crazy, the double engines that we have down here.
Okay.
How about this? Maybe I let you get it in the air. You drop one of those fun ropes, and then I can climb it. That way I can see if you get it in the air.
Want to rappel down? That'd be fun.
Yeah, that way I get to see if you at least get it in the air.
I can tie your Swiss seat for you if you don't mind me getting around your junk.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, why not? All right. So, Greg, we have to know you're in the military. So, are you what's your living situation like? Are you like in the barracks or something?
No. So I'm married, and most people who are married obviously get BAH. So we're allowed to live in housing, either on post or off post, and I live off post.
Okay.
So
All right.
we rent from someone my wife works with.
But I would imagine that you're on a daily basis, you're around your fellow military members,
your peers,
and maybe chewing the fat about what's going on in the world. Do you ever drop the name the Steve and Kyle podcast?
I do, actually. Steve's sidekick gets brought up a lot, and I listen to you guys pretty openly at work
we
too.
got to drop the dead weight of the side gig. It's not going anywhere.
Let me tell you one thing about the side gig, Greg.
It's not going anywhere.
The side gig is fine. They all get a paycheck. You know who's not getting a paycheck? The Steve and Kyle podcast. All we're asking, maybe play it over the PA at the whole camp one day. You guys in a camp? Like a base.
It's a fort. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, fort.
Yeah.
There we
go. So go in there like it's, morning announcements in junior high, bust out a CD of the Steve and Kyle podcast, and play it over the morning announcements right over
how's your year in review sound? You think that's going to be a good one to do?
It's going to be a good one.
It's a good jumping on point.
It's going to be a great one. Yeah,
go.
Exactly. Perfect time to jump on board. You're going to hear all of our funny segments.
Then everybody's just going to be like, who are these two weirdos over the loudspeakers?
Yeah, but until they start laughing, what is the song that's played when the colors are raised? Is that Reveille?
Reveille.
Okay.
That's Reveille.
What is your thoughts?
That was on Salute Your Shorts.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on replacing that with Malt Shot Bop one day and maybe just starting to really get it ingrained in people's minds so when you drop a whole episode, they're fine. Because listen, if we can get to be the military's favorite podcast, how about this?
That sounds great.
Well, you guys have my endorsement, so that's a start.
All right. Well, we'll be looking forward to the legions of new listeners,
stroke of luck for you, and
legions of new military men and women jumping on board of the Steve and Kyle podcast. Thanks to Greg.
I'll spread the gospel, guys. See how many green suiters we can get on board.
We appreciate it, man. That's our type of people. We're not making any money either. So we're all in this together, man.
Yep.
All right, Greg. Well, thank you very much for picking up the phone. Thank you for your service. We appreciate it, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support, and thanks for having me.
Yeah. Hey, last question, Greg. Now, I did this as a prank a couple of years ago. How uncomfortable would it make you if people, like when you fly home for the holidays or whatever, if you've been overseas, if family or friends or random people were at the airport holding signs that said something along the lines of "Welcome home, hero," and "You're the best military person ever," like really drawing attention to it? Would that make you morbidly uncomfortable, or is that something you want?
I would be very uncomfortable with that, but I gotta be honest with you, my mom does that enough already.
Oh,
she did that to
really?
my brother a couple times. Yeah. So it still makes me uncomfortable, but I'm used to it at this point.
Good. All right. Well,
I haven't been in long enough to be anywhere dangerous yet, so.
Okay. All right. No, very last question. Have you at least gotten your wife to listen?
Yes.
Are you lying?
You listen. No, I'm not. We listen in the car all the time.
Hey, all right. Make sure she downloads it separate. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think you're the first one who's
Shout out to
actually
Lindsay.
tried. That is tremendous,
What's
Greg.
that?
You're the first one who's actually tried to get another human soul to actually listen to this.
Yeah, well, a lot of the reaction's negative. No, I'm just messing with you.
Oh, well, that's bound to happen. And that's also the overwhelming response.
All right, Greg. Thanks a lot, man.
What
Stay
got me
safe,
going
all right?
was all the softball talk.
Oh, boy. Well, you're going to be in for a world of hurt when that never returns.
Are you kidding?
What are you talking about?
We're teaming up. We're
You
getting
think
ready.
You're not coming back?
Oh, I'm definitely
coaching
coming
again?
back. I'm
Ah,
definitely
come on.
coming back. Kyle's coming back.
The skip's retired.
No,
Oh.
not a chance.
All right, Greg,
Yeah,
we'll check
every
back,
year.
and we're going to
Let's
check
go.
back in 2 years when you can tote us around towns and wherever we need to go. And you're going to be the local helicopter expert for the podcast.
Sounds good, guys.
All right, man. Take care.
Happy holidays. You guys
See
have a
ya.
good one.
You too. Thanks. There we have it.
That one's kind of a dagger. Really, that was the whole flight plan for
Yeah.
the middle of New York.
All right.
Well, any other helicopter experts?
No, I mean I'll take airplane. Airplane's
yeah, I don't wanna
good.
do a helicopter.
No.
I tried to talk, babe. I couldn't even get off the ground in a helicopter. I'd throw up everywhere.
Yeah.
Would you ever do like because with the radio show or whatever? Let's say something happened where they're like, "Do any of you guys want to go with the Blue Angels?"
I almost did it.
No,
Not.
It was on a visit, I think. I'm guessing.
No. This was before I moved here.
Oh, okay.
And I was working at a radio station in New Jersey.
Really?
And I had the opportunity to, and I filled out all of the paperwork,
Yeah.
and then they canceled it like 3 days before.
You should take so you don't have to do any physical tests for that.
No.
What if is there like a weight thing? Because like, what if you showed up day of, you're coming in at 350, and they
they
boy.
ask you in the
Okay,
yeah,
so they
I had to
clarify.
fill out this massively long, I don't know, waiver or just like all this questionnaire
Yeah.
that had a million questions on it, and it was like your weight, but it was all, if you do not accurately say what your weight and your height are, and you show up that day, you will not be allowed.
Wow.
So almost did it. I thought I was.
Today you would still do it
I would
today
still
if
do
they
it.
came to you tomorrow.
Yep.
Now, is that one, because you see the videos where whoever, Al Roker, whoever goes up, and
Matt Lauer.
almost all
No,
almost all the time they pass out.
Yeah, from the G's. The G
So,
force.
like, is throwing up not the big concern? Because there's nowhere to throw up in that,
I've thrown up in a plane before. So
like a commercial, though.
no, like in a 2-seater.
Oh, was this during your
when
lessons?
I took my
I didn't
flight
know you
lesson,
threw
yeah.
up during that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I barfed in a bag. It was bad.
Yeah, but at least you had a bag.
yeah. I'm assuming.
Is there a
I'm
bag
assuming
hooked to
they
the
get-
side window?
Oh, I would be shocked if they didn't give you a barf bag.
Because don't you have, like, one of those big masks over your mouth for oxygen?
Right. Yeah.
So you
And
just,
that's also
rip
like-
that off and barf
Yeah.
into a bag when you're upside down or something?
And just hope that I would assume that.
Or do you just slide the window open?
Yeah.
and
yeah.
maybe let her
yeah,
go.
Yeah. Slide the window open at like Mach 2. No big
What
deal.
would that do? Would that just rip all of your helmet and everything off?
I'm not
Maybe
sure.
your face?
Probably.
Is somebody's got to know that. Help us out.
Yeah. And if
Steve-
you've ever barfed in a Blue Angel flight, we
top
wanna-
of the list for 2 minutes of awkward conversation.
we want to hear from you.
Yeah. Boy, really putting the call out to a wide audience this week. If you've ever barfed on the Blue Angel flight, we want to hear from you. I'm glad you scrolled up because, of course, it feels like we can't avoid them anymore. Those pesky little 1- and 2-star reviews.
Yeah, we have, let's see.
How are we up to? I feel like 5 is one more than was last time. We have 2 1-stars, which we've discussed. I believe we discussed both of those. One was Canaan,
Yeah, and then
the
the
other-
other one wasn't.
we don't know.
Yeah, nobody left.
and then we've talked about the 2-star because the 2-star was the one right above Greg, who we just spoke to, which was that I thought it'd be funny, but it's just 2 middle-aged men. 2 middle-aged men droning on about their mediocre lives, and just to really rub salt in the wound, used the wrong form of "there"
Yeah.
on the end.
Yeah.
But I see now we have 2 4-stars, and that feels different to me. I thought we only had 1.
Let's see.
But you can't sort by it.
Oh.
You have to sort by. It's so frustrating.
No, most critical.
Yeah, but
Because that'll put the 1, 2, and then
just the 1.
Oh, just 1. Yeah.
please help us. We're still at 5 stars, but please leave us a review. Steve and Kyle Podcast, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn. You're on the list for us to call you, just like we spoke to Greg, like we've spoken to so many. Honestly, we have spoken to a lot of people if you think about it. Probably 30 or 40.
Probably put together a best of just on that alone.
Yeah, because they don't go 2 minutes. I don't know if you can tell. Most of them seem to go a little longer than 2 minutes. But please do leave your review anywhere. Send us a screenshot or just let us know that you've left that review. Again, any of the podcatchers that you use, all of them have an option to leave a review. Leave us a review, hopefully 5 stars. Let us know you're on the list for 2 minutes of awkward conversation. And the list, we're down to 4 or 5 names, 5 names right now. So the list is not that long. If you get that in now, you'll be in by July.
Now, before we got Greg on the phone, I had teased that there was possibly the dumbest question I've ever seen on the local community page.
Yeah. Now this ranks in comparison. Now the other major idiot post was asking about fences. I forget the exact.
That was something like.
Actually, I think I can find it because it's not that far back on screenshots, because it feels like most of our text conversation is screenshots of posts from this stupid page. And
wait a minute. Hey.
The elusive 2 in an episode. That was as clean as it comes. There was like a 2-second silence, and then that big honker that you unleashed on the world.
That was good. That was really good. Man, I don't know. I've searched for fence and for fencing, and I'm finding nothing in the last year. And this was what? Maybe a month or two ago?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
It was something along the lines of, this may sound like a dumb question, but
Right.
are there companies that build and install fences? So, to which I'm shocked at how many people answer that question.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I got it here. This may be a dumb question, but is there a place to buy and have a fence installed?
No, stupid. It just appears. You put 3 pennies under your pillow at night and you wish for a fence, and then you wake up in the morning and it's there.
That was less than a month before somebody had posted, so we took a few wedding pictures at Starbucks at our grocery store, but we'd also like non-professional. Did anyone take some?
So like paparazzi or candids?
So this person was hoping that people, probably ironically, took pictures of these idiots getting wedding pictures, full gown, full tux, at a coffee shop in a
Let's be honest. There was no gown. There was no tux.
Well, let me look.
There was definitely camo. You know that.
I have the guy's name, and now this was 3 weeks ago.
Okay, I guarantee if you click on his...
That's what I'm going to try to find his profile.
There will be... Okay, his profile picture is going to have one of 3 things.
Oh, I have it, and it's a wedding picture in the profile.
Okay. Is there camo?
No. It's upset of the year.
Is there a deer?
This is one in a church, so I don't see one.
What about a crossbow?
He's holding one.
Yeah.
Upset of the year. No. Full tux or suit. She has a dress on. They're in a church. They just happen to have a set of professional photographs taken
upset of the year
at the local coffee shop, not local coffee shop, Starbucks, in a grocery store.
All right, so like I said, even despite all of those dumb questions that you just heard,
this one takes the cake.
This one is worse. When a couple of days ago, Teresa posted, "Does anyone local sell hand-knit / crocheted sweaters to be worn by chickens? Looking for a gift for my mom."
Wait, so her mom's a chicken? Right? I mean her avatar is a cartoon. Maybe she's a chicken human offspring or hybrid. So Teresa's looking for a certain specialty hand crocheted sweater to be worn by her mother and or chickens.
Yep.
Thanks. Now you tell me, now is this post still up?
It is. There are 3 comments on it.
3. Now it must be, I'm guessing, one person's response is by somebody named, let me guess, Ruby.
No,
and that's not based on knowing anybody. That's just guessing somebody who would hand crochet chicken sweaters.
No, Ruby
would be named Ruby.
Ruby did not reply.
Okay.
Let's see. Teresa then followed up saying, "I'm thinking local, saves the seller and Etsy fees and saves me shipping." First of all, how much could shipping be on a chicken sweater? Granted, that is such a ridiculous
We're
sentence
asking
right there.
the hard questions here. What can shipping on a chicken sweater be like? Poor Teresa's mom just wants to stay warm this winter.
Up next on this edition of the Steve and Kyle podcast, how much for a chicken sweater shipping?
Oh my goodness.
Have you found them?
There is crochet. Let me just click on this first one I see. Crochet chicken sweater. Crew neck or turtleneck.
Oh, turtleneck, of course.
3 sizes. Now, it doesn't cover very much.
It's the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
Now, this is a gigantic chicken. Like, that's a plus-size chicken,
that's
right?
a big chicken.
That's
a big chicken.
In this thing, there's 35 of them available. Let me just pick a size. So let's go a medium crew neck.
Mm-hmm.
Primary color, let's go with just your standard black, just because I want to see how much shipping costs on these things. Ready to ship in 3 to 5 days. Now listen, if it's taking you 3 to 5 days to crochet a chicken sweater for $7.50, your hourly rate is not acceptable. Let me tell you that right off the bat. So I'm going to add that to the cart, get the shipping cost. Now, what is your guess to our zip code?
Does it say where they're made? Is there any location?
It's a fair question. Let me look.
I mean, because if it's like China, then, it could be a hefty bill.
Right.
But I would say for...
Middle of Massachusetts, Steve.
Okay, so that chicken sweater will easily fit into the smallest priority mail envelope. I think those are $6 or so.
And that's if you want it shipped in 2 days. Now, you could ship something like that based on weight or what. There's a lot of options.
No more than...
That was number 3.
That was number 3. We got the hat trick.
That's a first.
Yeah.
That's an absolute first. Now, that one was a little more quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Let me mark it. Man, oh, man. Okay, so you're assuming priority. I'm going to say not. I'm going to say it's not priority
I'm going to say
shipping.
Shipping could be anywhere between $1 and $6 at the most for like a standard shipping for, whether you do priority mail or like that, getting it that week.
I'm going to say $3.99 flat rate. I'm going to say it doesn't matter where you are. This person probably charges you $3.99.
I think I'm actually high on mine. Right, but with mine, the priority mail shipping, that includes the purchase of the envelope.
Sure.
So I would imagine the shipping's probably, $4.
So now what was that? Was that was that the monster? Was that it?
That was the Demogorgon.
Was that your twin that you ate in your mother's womb and he never came out? But now he is?
Oh, yeah, he is.
My goodness.
Yeah, mark that one down, too.
So, crochet chicken sweater, crew neck, black, medium, coming from the middle of Massachusetts, Steve, to us. Mm-hmm. First class package service, $3.
Whoa.
So Teresa had posted looking to save upwards of $3 on an item on Etsy already for $7.50.
Instead, she would rather save that $3 and no doubt wait a long time for someone to crochet the sweater for her mother.
That's unbelievable. So that's a total of of $10.50 for a chicken sweater coming from Massachusetts, obviously pre-knitted and pre-washed to be shrunk down for all sizes of chickens or mothers.
Oh boy, I just read something that made me seriously think that her mother was a chicken.
So you said the first comment was her saying she's looking to say, local saving Etsy fees. Okay.
Jennifer chimes in. My mom has made dog sweaters. I'm sure she could figure out how to do it. Not really any help. Carrie then replies with what appears to be a serious question. Did you want jacket/solid style or with button closures? Teresa's back.
So she went like a skiing jacket for these chickens, where they have to zip them up every morning. Like, gonna be cold there, little chickie.
Well, it's probably easier than putting a sweater over a chicken's head, right? Like you just,
I guess, Steve, if we're getting into the nuts and bolts of the ease of putting on sweaters on your pet chickens, you're absolutely accurate.
All right, so Teresa chimes back in. I've only seen a few pictures. I'm thinking the more basic, the better. My mom may struggle with the buttons.
Oh, God.
So if it's a pull-on type, that would probably be easier for her to put on them. That I didn't read the them part, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. It'll probably be easier for her to put on, meaning your mom. Your mom is really a chicken.
Mom is chicken.
Yeah.
So she has two chickens. Mm-hmm. So now are we to assume that these chickens would just like, come here, roosty roost, come sit on my lap, and then like
got your sweater,
pulls over this chicken's head? But wouldn't you have to pull the wings through?
I don't know,
because if it's a sweater, you want it to go like it would wrap around your arms,
like the wing pits.
Yeah, you'd absolutely.
All right, here's what we need to do.
You need to message her.
If there's ever someone that needs to be trolled, it's
this woman.
And I think that you need to reply very seriously and say, Teresa, my mother actually makes chicken sweaters.
Right? No. I'll actually say.
And then say they are $8.50 and $5 for shipping. But since she's local, because I bet she would end up paying it, not even doing the research to find out how much chicken sweaters are.
Right. That's, oof.
See how long we can string this out.
But poor Teresa needs a Christmas gift. Well, poor Teresa's mom needs the Christmas gift.
And then you need to reply, Dear Teresa, I'm sorry that your mom is a chicken. I would be willing to make her
I don't
know
what happened, but I feel terrible for her. I'm trying to...
So
I'm trying to wrap my brain. So are they pet chickens? I mean, they're presumably chickens used for eggs, I'm guessing?
Probably. I'm sure that's what it is. But yeah, despite all of these stupid questions that have been asked on the local Facebook page, the Crime Stoppers Facebook page.
Yeah, the local authority page.
That is the worst one.
Man, well, if anybody out there listening, you're willing to waive your Etsy fees on your burgeoning chicken sweater business,
let us know, because we got you a customer.
Like if
she's going to buy two,
so that's a good start. If that's how you're starting your Etsy business, do you have to immediately diversify so you can actually make money?
I would,
because what's the market like for chicken sweaters out there?
And if you're selling a chicken sweater for $7, I mean it's a tiny sweater, but that still has to take you at least an hour to make.
And $2 worth of yarn or fabric or whatever. Is it yarn? You crochet with yarn, right? $2 in an hour of your time.
How much are you actually making? Like, what's your profit? $1? $1.50 after shipping?
Yeah. Ooh. Maybe look elsewhere.
Economy's tough, especially on chicken sweater salesmen.
This reminds me, there's on the way to a casino I go to where it's through the middle of nowhere, Steve. It's in the middle of the state, and it's just long stretches of 55 mile an hour, 2-lane, nothing. there is the world's dumpiest bar that I like to stop at and have a can of beer on the way up. And across the dirt road, there's a woman who I'm assuming runs this out of her home because this isn't a storefront, has I won't call it a tent or a canopy, 4 like plastic poles and a folding table underneath it with a sign that says "Big Bitches Stitches." What? That it's probably more profitable.
What is it? What do they sell?
I believe it's just large women's clothing on a folding table in front of this woman's house.
It's such a great name.
I mean, you got to market that because you got all these like resale shops down here. No, you open up next to your whatever, buy it again or wear it twice, store. Mm-hmm. And then you go 3 storefronts down and in like big red letters, "Big Bitches Stitches."
I love it.
I mean,
I gotta go.
You're bound to get some business. I'll have to try to snap a picture of it next. I have one, but I guarantee you it's buried on this phone somewhere because it was hastily written in 3-year-old spray paint that had no doubt been faded from the seasons.
God, that's fantastic.
Absolutely perfect.
Now, I know that we're in a bit of a time crunch today, right?
Yeah, we got about 30 to 40.
Okay. Do you want to... What do you want to do? Do you just want
to... we might as well briefly mention, we talked about the year in review for anybody who's listened within the last 12 months and didn't listen to that one last year. What it is, it's going to be essentially the Steve and Kyle best of that we run. We're going to run 1, maybe 2 this year, depending on the time. It's either going to be 1, like we talked about, super-sized episode. It will be very long.
Could
or
be like
we're gonna
3 hours,
3 hours,
3.5 hours.
Yeah. And then we would be back with a regular episode the next week, which I know if we put that to a poll, everybody would say that. Mm-hmm. Or we're going to divvy up the extra long content into 2 episodes. But what it's going to be, Steve and I have arduously pulled, just dug through the data, the hours of content we've provided this year to pull some of the best bits with the help of Nikki Constantine, who we spoke to on the phone and has helped us. And a couple other people with recommendations and some time slots. So that's coming up in 3 weeks with some of the best stuff from this year that until you were texting me today because you were pulling some segments today, I had forgotten.
There were some quotes. Should we give away any of the segments?
I think you can read a quote with no context because then if anybody who doesn't remember it, it's just more intrigue to listen. Come 3 weeks, December 26th is when this episode will come out, or January 3rd.
One of the quotes from the great debate about suspension bridges and covered bridges was when you said, "The Mackinac Bridge comes out of nothing and it's very tall and very long." What is it? It comes out of nothing. What is that?
I don't know. It feels, it's like you're walking through an expanse of nothing, and then boom, there is bridge.
You're on a highway. It's very clearly
the highway
coming.
was probably built around the bridge. There was probably no highway before there was a bridge to connect the 2 pieces of land. Otherwise, why would you need the highway right up to the coast?
Well, it's going to be in the vicinity.
Well, yeah, but what did if this idea that the highway was already there, what did the highway do? Just round the tip and come back down?
Yeah. Turned into southbound.
It was a hairpin. Northbound and then just hairpin turn and you're on southbound.
Look out over the water. One day.
Yeah, I'll see you someday. I can't swim it yet, but we'll get there. Obviously, the bridge debate will be on there. A lot of, like we talked about, the other big hitters from this past year. And because we have 2 to 3 times the content, we have 2 to 3 times more audio, even though we've cut a few things. So there's a lot of audio to sift through and a lot going into the year in review show, the Fireside Chat.
Yeah, so, don't you worry. The fire will be crackling once again.
I can't wait to put on the old bathrobe and the slippers.
Yeah.
Take a seat.
Get a pipe.
Talk pod. But no, that's the episode we talk about, and we're going to say in advance, please, that's the one that if you would be so kind to share for us on your social media, whether it be your Twitter, your Facebook, or if you have somebody who overhears you talking about the podcast and doesn't know, this would be the episode, this one and last year's as well, the year in review, to give to them or tell them to listen to to maybe get them on the train that is the Steve and Kyle podcast. Yeah, get on board. Because those are going to be more all-encompassing than if they just listen to this one talk about nonsense for 2 hours. So please and thank you in advance. But yeah, that's we're ahead of the game on this one. Last year I felt like it kind of came out of nowhere, and last year we recorded like 4 episodes in 7 days or something stupid. It's not going to be that hectic this year. So, but we are working around your honeymoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, please do share that episode. Pass it on to everybody, as we do hope you do with every episode.
Yeah, that I'm definitely looking forward. I laughed a lot today, just because I had to cue in and find out where the segment ends or starts and ends. And there were some really ridiculously stupid, funny quotes.
This is one I'm going to listen back to because for me, there's no reason for me to listen to this unless I'm checking myself on how I'm talking or anything. Yeah. But this is one I want to listen back to because you forget about it. Especially when we started going to 2 hours, 2.5 hours on a somewhat regular basis, you really lose what you've talked about. We'll have people send us tweets with quote like something happened. I go, oh yeah, I must have said that one. Yeah, that was a good one.
That's a zinger.
Yeah, that's just another day in the office of Kyle's brain. I got him good.
So that'll be the 26th then, 3 weeks from the date of this episode here that you're listening to right now.
Yeah,
will be the Steve and Kyle podcast year in review, part 1, maybe, I don't know, to be determined.
Part 1 or all encompassing.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, we will get to this.
Best 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Yeah, last week, Betsy Boo. Okay, if I want to chew on a rock, I'll do it on my own time. Made me laugh out loud.
Who said that?
I don't know. I think it was me because she used hashtag water chestnuts.
Oh, yeah, water chestnuts are great, man.
That must have been talking about your appetizers.
Yeah.
I don't remember saying that. I apologize. I'm not saying your water chestnut appetizer tasted like I didn't have it. I'm just...
You missed out.
I'm just saying what it looked like.
Oh, the texture of those is so good.
That was bacon-wrapped water chestnuts,
Bacon-wrapped water chestnuts.
So in my mind, I apologize. I'm not saying they tasted like that, Steve.
Just eat a rock.
If I want to chew on a rock, I'll do it on my own time.
All right. Are you going to go first here?
Sure.
Now this is your hastily thrown together fast
This
five.
is thought of while I was driving. 5th one came while I was walking up your driveway.
It's very Steve of you.
Yeah.
Of course, if it was very Steve of you, you'd have like 15.
Yeah. From... I got the Tasty 2, and then all the way to the Swift 7 or whatever. No, this is just 5 because I like to follow the rules. First one, Supermoon.
Supermoon. I didn't really notice any difference in the moon.
Didn't know anything about it.
Now, was this something we were supposed to be able to see from everywhere, or was it like the eclipse? Like in better, like certain places, it's better.
It's super upsetting that I didn't know about it till after the fact. Billy Bush.
He's got a good point.
Back in the news.
Yeah, I mean,
smart.
He did really say it. So
yeah. Michael Flynn. That was the biggest news to drop.
Is this like is the House of Cards? Well, not to be
House of Cards crumbled.
That House of Cards has crumbled, but is the foundation? Is that bottom card?
Wiggling.
Getting a little wobbly?
Yeah, there's a breeze rolling through, it seems.
Oh, boy.
Tax bill.
I'll be honest, I didn't read the...
you didn't read the 479 pages in 2 hours? Yeah.
I would, from what I've read, seems like a bit of a disaster. It seems like it benefits... I mean, I'm shocked. It doesn't benefit the little guy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. You and I are going to get together because next year we're going to spend our $90 all in one sitting. Where I don't know where, but that's going to be a big tax break day we're going to spend.
No, can't wait.
Lastly, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Disappointing that they lost.
That was written before that, but now it's a bit of a different tone.
Are you talking about?
Well, just in general. I mean, they were 10-1.
Oh yeah, 10. Yeah,
now 10-2,
and they have some fantastic touchdown celebrations.
Yeah,
I love
that. They seem to have fun.
I love the fact that those rules were lightened up on a bit.
A lot of fun. They did. The Baltimore Ravens did a fun one this weekend where They put like the ball in the middle, and then one guy was on one side and 5 were on the other, and they did a fake tug of war.
I did see that one.
Great
That was
idea.
really good. Yeah,
they do duck, goose I've seen.
The
Great.
Eagles did one where they had 10 of the guys were bowling pins, and then one of them fake bowled, and then it knocked them all over.
Man, that's so fun.
Great.
Let them have fun.
Yeah.
Just let them have fun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a great season.
Yeah.
Hopefully
it's fun to be a fan of a winning team.
Yeah, now if they had won last night, they would have clinched the NFC East.
Been
but
11-1.
They did not win. They're 10-2.
Pretty much clinched, though.
Pretty much clinched, but it's also the Eagles. So
yeah. Now is this something that is your brother going to be barking up your tree to fly home for a playoff game if they make it?
No, but I would.
That'd be fun.
If if
what
there
is that,
was
Citizens Bank, what is that?
No,
called?
that's where the Phillies play. They play at Lincoln Financial.
Lincoln
Field.
Financial, the new Link, right?
The Link.
The Link. Isn't that a new stadium?
It's probably 12 years old at this point.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was the stadium what was the old one called?
The Vet.
The Vet, that's what I'm thinking.
Veterans
Where
Stadium.
Santa got booed out and all of that fun stuff that got him
hit with
famous.
snowballs.
That'd be fun. Are we talking show trip?
I would do it. I would
all
go
right,
in a minute.
we need a line. Eagles home playoff game. Pray, cross your fingers. It's a Saturday.
Do they do Saturday games?
Yeah, like they'll depending
I would do
on
that.
Depending on how the seating plays out, if they might have a Saturday afternoon or night game.
Well, when would they be? They'd be in
January.
Okay. What?
2nd and
I'm off that week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We might be able. Okay, we might have to.
All right, hey, Mike, hold those tickets.
Yeah.
He's got season tickets.
How many?
I don't know. He splits them with a couple guys.
Well, if he's got 2, you and I got them.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Yeah,
that's all you need.
He can stay home. He lives there.
Well, he can tailgate with us.
Yeah, then you go home.
Yeah,
or no, stay there. Drive us home.
Drive us home.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mike. Thanks in advance.
Have a few beers. Joey will drive us home.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun, man. That would be a lot of fun.
I would do that.
As a Detroit Lion fan, Steve, I don't know if you know this. I've never had the privilege of seeing a playoff game. So before that, the tax bill, the talk of the political, a lot of political talk, I guess, but actual politics. This seems to be the headline of the last week. Now, this
was rushed through on like Friday night or Saturday night.
Yeah, voted on at 2 a.m.
Yeah, but they didn't actually see the bill until
midnight.
Yeah.
It was like they had 2 hours to read 479 pages with handwritten annotations on the side margins, and was voted directly along party lines, I believe. I think it went 51-49, and it did pass. Now, it was advertised by the Republican Party as a tax cut for the middle class and the working class, where it, by the letter of that law, it does in fact do that for 2 years, and then it raises those taxes back, where the majority, it seems, millionaires get a large percentage of that tax cut directly to them.
Mm-hmm. So,
to say it a bit controversial would be understated.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good.
No.
But not done. Not done. Now, the House passed a bill. The Senate does whatever they need to. They pass it. Now it goes back to the House, and if they make any changes, it goes back to the Senate for final, and then to Trump's desk. So the whole debate is not over by any stretch of the imagination, but it feels like something more likely to happen than not.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's not as controversial. Now, the Bush tax cuts were the last big tax cuts.
Yeah.
Maybe I was too young. I don't remember those being as controversial.
Yeah, they may have been. But
I feel like I was so out of the loop back then, and now it's just this permeates
it's impossible.
Everything. Unbelievable. Going on to the other massive news, Michael Flynn
pleaded guilty.
Senior, should clarify.
Yeah. Pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI.
Yeah, making false statements,
under
whatever.
oath.
Which is from what I had read, a terrible, not terrible, but like a huge undercharge for what he could have been charged with.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this was the top national security advisor to President Trump and Vice President Pence during the transition and during the first 4 months of the presidency.
But not during the campaign.
It was like 2015, I want to say, or 2016,
okay.
or August 2016. But it was during I believe, when he was a candidate and when he was president-elect, and then for a few months while he was president. against the direct reference of Barack Obama, who said, do not hire him, against the direct comment by Chris Christie saying, do not hire him, hired him anyway. And now, looks like it may be a nail in the coffin for the Trump presidency.
I don't believe it. I mean,
why it feels like. And again, I was way too young during Clinton. How old were you during the Clinton impeachment?
Was he 92 to? Well, what year would the
that was what 94, 95?
Okay, so I was 13, 14 years old.
Did that move faster? Like if there were impeachment proceedings, like was that a year and a half proceeding?
I couldn't tell you at this point. I couldn't put a timeline on it
because in my mind, obviously, so young, I had no idea. I didn't know what the hell anything was. But in my mind, it was like, boom, boom. Wait a minute, the president might be gone. What? Yeah. But now it's like this thing was convened 6 months ago.
Yeah,
he's still not done, and then it takes longer after that because you can't press charges against the sitting president for whatever reason. So slow moving, but like you said, this is definitely a wobbling card because this was the biggest guy in that room next to the president and the vice president. In terms of stature.
And now looking back at some of Trump's tweets, it makes it seem as though he knew that Flynn had lied.
But now claiming that tweet was not written by him, was written by his attorney, which is probably the most absurd thing possible to say. It's just it's one thing after another, but the way it seems is that they didn't even cover this up well at all. The negotiations with Russia after he was elected, but the negotiations are with Russia over a UN sanction, which is still in regards to them helping him win the election. It all ties together. Yeah. Hopefully it will all make sense someday. But the way this is going, it's all in secret, so you don't know until there's a indictment or a plea deal. So,
it's remarkable.
Billy Bush, before that, wrote an op-ed in the New York Times. I think it was the Times.
Basically saying, because now Trump has said has he come out and said that
not publicly, but apparently has said to an ally and to a sitting senator that that was not his voice on the Access Hollywood tape.
Man.
So Billy Bush wrote an op-ed. Now Billy Bush got ousted from that.
Billy Bush,
listen, I don't care about Billy Bush one way or another.
No. But I mean,
he shouldn't have been. He didn't need to be fired for that. He didn't do anything. He was in a bus with 8 other guys. One who said horrible things. Why is it on Billy Bush that he should have been fired for that?
Yeah, Billy Bush is in a terrible spot because it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because what's he going to do in that situation? Say to Trump like, "Hey, you can't talk about women like that." I mean, granted, now, yes, he should. I mean, yes, that's the proper thing to say, but no one does that. No one's going to be in that situation and do that.
Yeah, you'd be talking about an employee of NBC trying to tell, at that point, the biggest star on NBC TV, like trying to talk down to him, which we all know is not going to go well for. I don't know. Again, a hard spot. Billy Bush is fine. I don't feel bad for him. He lost a job, but he got $25 million on the way out. But essentially wrote an editorial this week saying, no, that was your voice on the tape. I was there. I regret not saying anything. And I thought it was really well written and a really nice statement. But why are we having that argument? That wasn't my voice. Hasn't that been pretty much confirmed?
Well, he apologized for it.
It's unbelievable.
That's like one of the few things that he has actually apologized for.
And now a year after.
So were you lying then or are you lying now? I mean, it's one or the other.
Absolute madness, it seems like. There's never any, one day to the next fluidity. No. It's always changing. So, and first I meant, obviously, the supermoon.
Supermoon. It was. I
didn't know anything about it.
It was super. The moon looked really big.
I didn't even look. Did you know about it in advance?
I did. I knew about supermoon. I knew it was this past weekend.
This feels like something our listener Chris, who traveled for the eclipse for that stupid sun crossing a cloud thing, would have gone and traveled to watch. So hopefully, if he listens to this, he can let us know if he
Chris,
if he knew about the large moon.
We need a full recap. We need to know what part of the world you drove to.
Yeah, or flew to or rode to
view it this time.
Well, I was in a bayou in the middle of Costa Rica because it was a dark night or a dark sky park or whatever.
So, Chris, please get in touch.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Fast, fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, first on the list, Matt Lauer.
Surprising. A guy you'd never heard rumblings about, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, surprising, but I guess at this point, not really.
Nobody's should be really surprising.
He's a man
anymore.
in power at a TV network, so not really that surprising.
But again, with the weirdness.
Yeah.
Just the super weird.
Pontiac Silverdome.
Oh, what a tremendous video, tremendous analogy for the team that played there for upwards of 30 years. Tremendous.
Number 3, Super Moon.
Wish I knew. Would have taken a picture.
This one I feel like you're going to be excited about. Number 4, National Cookie Day.
Today?
Today!
Oh, I'm going home. I got to go.
Let's see. Off the top of your head, give me your 4 favorite cookies.
Sugar. Chewy, like sugar, like a Loft House style. Chewy, like a chewy Chips Ahoy.
Okay. Oh, so you're going store brand, like store bought. See, when I think this,
well, I think sugar cookie in general, but the style of a Loft House, right, where it's super soft and fluffy with the frosting, and then a chewy Chips Ahoy, like a chewy chocolate chip cookie is number 2. Your Oreo is going to be my number 3.
That's a great addition.
Underappreciated tie for 4 here, Steve. I'm going to go Fudge Stripes and the Keebler Elf sandwiches.
The Fudge Stripes are great.
The Fudge Stripes are great. They don't get the respect
fantastic.
they deserve.
And they got the little hole in the middle, so you can wear them like a ring on your pinky.
They're absolutely tremendous. They don't get the respect they deserve.
Yeah.
I have been a tie for 4th with the, I don't know the name, the sandwiches, the Keebler Elf fudge sandwiches with the 2 wafers.
What the hell are they called? Yeah, they're like the vanilla-looking wafers with the chocolate in the middle.
Absolutely. Those are the top 4. I love love cookies, man.
It's on the tip of my tongue. See, now I took this as soon as I saw National Cookie
flavor.
Day, I started thinking homemade cookies.
Sure.
Like homemade chocolate chip cookies, can't beat them.
Right.
But my mom's homemade chocolate chip cookies.
Like a little crunchy, you like them soft?
Nah, soft. Maybe a little tiny. Like I want the
crisp
bottom
on the edge
the
and on the
bottom.
bottom.
The bottom of it to be. I don't want it black. I want it brown.
I want it to shine a little bit, and the edge to be nice and crisp. 'Cause you don't want the cookie falling apart.
We got to come back to National Cookie Day because
I'm sorry, we're right in the middle of it.
Haven't gotten through the whole list yet. Ding ding. Okay, and finally on the list, Prince Harry.
Yay! Like I'm sure
he's engaged.
Yeah, man. That guy needed a break.
Markle.
Meghan Markle, gorgeous actress from Suits, I believe
I
it was
had
on
never
USA.
heard of her before.
Me neither. Not surprisingly, beautiful woman. Good for him. I actually shouldn't say that. I don't have any problem with him. This is a guy who, he went the opposite route of his brother. His brother feels like he, like me, turned 15, lost his hair, married a hottie, and is now a prince. Whereas Harry was in the military, served in Afghanistan.
He had a bit of a rough go, in I guess like early 20s. He's been very open about it, but I guess the press was really rough on him, and he
he's a goofy looking kid too. It didn't help.
Redheaded kid. Yeah. But he had a rough time. It seems like it all stems back to the death of his mother.
Right.
He never really handled that. Didn't get the help that he needed.
Yeah.
Going through all that. But yeah, look at him
party
now.
kid though. He was a partier. He turned into kind of the wild child.
Yep.
And why wouldn't you? You can walk around England. Hey, I'm the prince.
Seriously,
everybody
do
throw
at
themselves
you. I would
you.
take advantage of that.
I know
so much.
So he finally settling down. How old is he? Is he 30?
Probably.
Finally settling down with an American actress, a
girl,
divorced American actress,
biracial divorced,
causing
American
some
actress.
issues with like citizenship and.
Yeah, how does that work?
I don't know. She has to become a UK citizen.
Yeah, I saw that she is going to become a British citizen, but then there was apparently because she will probably be like his brother, Prince William, and Kate are the Duke and Duchess of
York, Cambridge,
I believe. Now, don't know what that means, but so Harry and Meghan are going to be the Duke and Duchess, I believe, of Sussex.
So do they get like they get a town?
I think so. I don't know if that's like a region
Okay.
or what we would equate to like a county or a state. But she is going to be like, she'll probably be referred to as Princess Meghan, but it's different than Princess Kate since she is not like a citizen. She wasn't born there. She's princess, but I think it has a lowercase p instead of a capital P.
So what happens if Charles, the Queen, Charles, and William die? Does he become king? Does Harry become king?
No.
Or does Kate become queen?
William's son becomes, he's in the line of succession before
we've
Harry.
Got some real Game of Thrones stuff where Harry's
like,
going to have to kill a kid.
He's like 5th or 6th in line.
So the more kids William has, the further. So Harry's never going to become king.
No, I think that's okay. I think that's the best possible scenario.
You never have to lift a finger.
You don't have to do a thing.
Hey, I married a hot American actress. Yeah. I never have to work again.
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to live in a castle.
Yeah. Oh, you want to go to this castle this weekend? Great. You want to jump on the plane to wherever? Great. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're still my hot American actress wife? Great.
Yeah.
He's got the best life.
He's got the best.
Oh, William's screwed. He got the raw deal.
Yeah, he definitely. He
outkicked his own coverage though
by a million yards.
But
meters.
He actually has to do some work. It seems.
Yeah, he's got to be. He's going to be the king eventually.
Oof. What if he turns out to be a dick? Just hates America, decides to sever ties. It turns out William was the worst thing to ever happen.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, congratulations, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Congratulations on the pending nuptials.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, we were talking National Cookie Day. Now, I talked about how when I think cookies, I think homemade cookies. So homemade chocolate chip cookies are right up there.
Mm-hmm.
We had cookies that my mom always made growing up called Peanut Blossoms, which it's a peanut butter cookie, and then with a Hershey Kiss, plopped right you bake the cookies, and then you take them out of the oven while they're still warm. You take the Hershey Kiss, stick it right in the middle of it, so it's just fantastic, so good.
Okay.
Another one we always
say one that I'm thinking of and I don't want to disrespect because it's a fine cookie, but if it's in your top 4, we're gonna have a falling out.
Okay. I'm interested.
You got 2 left.
Okay.
And then I'll say it.
All right. Now this one again, it's a weird name that I've never heard anyone else refer to it as a Hello Dolly before.
Oh
that's what we refer, but it's like it's like the cookie bar where it's like the crumble layer on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then there's walnuts and coconut and chocolate chips all on top. Fantastic cookie.
Mm-hmm.
And now the final one. Oh, come on, don't do it. I don't even know it, honestly.
And again, what I'm thinking of is a fine food to eat. But if it's in your top 4 cookies, you need to reevaluate your life. I can't do it.
No,
I need to hear it, because if I hear it from you, this is the last instance of this podcast.
You're gonna quit.
Out.
You're gonna quit over a cookie.
Yeah.
Oh boy. See, those are my 3 favorite.
You didn't have 4. I thought you said you had 4 because you put the pressure on me.
Yeah.
To list 4.
Yeah. Well, those are my because I'm thinking strictly homemade right now.
Mm-hmm.
I would think for 4th, I'm gonna have to go to
the 4th one. I'm thinking is homemade.
Is it biscotti?
No, it's a no-bake cookie.
Oh, that's not homemade.
They are, but you never made no-bake cookies at home?
Yeah, where you just
it's like the stupid things that harden together in the fridge or whatever.
No.
They're fine, right? It's an okay thing to eat, but in no world should that be in anyone's
not a
top
chance.
3 or 4
not
of your favorite cookies.
Nope.
Man, you're talking M&M, You talk obviously your chocolate chip. You got your white macadamia nut.
I like a standard peanut butter too.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong.
Everything
shortbread,
right with it.
Shortbread cookies.
Shortbread.
Love them.
Yeah, that's true. Shortbread are fantastic.
It'd be easier to list a bad cookie. You go. I'll go. Anything coconut.
Really, you don't like
hate
coconut?
A coconut cookie.
Do you hate coconut or do you just hate a coconut? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the ones with like the little dollop of jelly in the middle of it.
It's weird. I agree with that as well. That's not
like a raspberry.
Your thoughts on like a Fig Newton?
Fig Newtons though I like.
Huh.
Oh, boy.
That's a curious case. Now,
I'm at a crossroads now.
Yeah, now you got to listen. By the time we come back to this next week, if you better either be on the Fig Newton and jelly-filled cookie wagon, or you hate Fig Newtons. No more straddle in this fence.
I'm abandoning Fig Newtons.
You're done. Whoa.
Yeah, gone. Granted, I haven't had one in probably 20 years.
Oh, you're in your mid-30s, though, Steve, and you just made a big life change.
I did.
Because that's got to trickle down now. Now, your firstborn, your secondborn, first words like, no Fig Newtons.
So I really have to...
Yeah, you got to hammer that home now. That's the only way to do it.
All right.
So Happy National Cookie Day to you, Steve.
To you, too, as well. Okay, before that, we had Supermoon. We already discussed that at great length. Happy Supermoon weekend to you.
I hope you enjoyed yours. Hope you did all the celebratory moon...
Barking at the moon.
Things, howling at them. Yeah, you go out there and take a picture.
Yeah. Posted it on Facebook.
Yep.
Looked like everyone else's picture.
Yep.
Pontiac Silverdome before that. That was the former home of your Detroit Lions.
Yeah. I love that building.
Just a big
stupid dome
pile of concrete
in the middle. Not in Detroit either. Like you said, Pontiac. So about 25 miles out of town, and a dump. Like through and through. I mean, that's a place, and the Lions were bad for so long. When I went as a young kid, they had Barry Sanders, who was the only hope in life. So, I'm sitting there at the 1 or 2 games I went. My parents trying to shield me because there's fist fights going on a section over. There's crude chants about the quarterback starting. F you, and I'm 8 years old.
Who thought that it was a good idea? What engineer out there thought it was a good idea to put basically an inflatable stadium?
Yeah.
In the state of Michigan, which gets a ton of snow every year.
Happened in Minnesota, though, too. The Metrodome in Minnesota. The Twins played there, and the Minnesota Vikings played there, the Metrodome.
So basically this place, it's a concrete stadium, and then they put a really thick series of tarps over it, and they run big fans on the inside. It just like when you're driving around and you see Santa Claus on the front lawn with a snow globe in his belly or whatever. That's what they did. Yeah. So if too many doors got left open, the place deflates.
Yeah. But there's also, there's one down in New Orleans. The what's that down there? The Superdome.
It's the Superdome? I thought that it had a structure under it, though.
Oh, maybe it does now. I'm sure it was totally redone after Katrina as well.
Yeah.
But more than there should be in today's day and age.
Yeah.
But you've got the new Minnesota Stadium, which is all moving glass and all these gorgeous architectural angles. Yeah, and you had the Pontiac Silverdome, which is a big white fluffy marshmallow top rising out of a dead city because manufacturing left there years ago.
Yeah. So they tried to the Lions haven't played there in 10 years?
2001, I think.
Oh, okay, even longer.
Yeah.
15, 16 years. So they haven't played there in 15 years. They haven't been able to do anything with the property, the stadium since then. It got sold a couple of times, I think.
Yeah, it had gotten on the internet too in a negative light where a BMXer somehow got in because it's not like it was gated up and had a GoPro on and he was BMXing through the
video.
But it's just overgrown. It's trash. It's annihilated.
Yeah. Yeah, there's parts of the tarp laying in the middle of the
football
field.
Awful.
So they tried to knock it down yesterday.
Which you've seen these. They just did one in Atlanta 3 weeks ago where you see boop, 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 you hear pop, 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 20 of them, and then a big cloud of dust and everything falls in on itself and you've got a big pile of rubble.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right?
Right, yeah. Well, most of what you said happened.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop. A lot of smoke.
That was it.
And then it just stood there.
Yeah.
Just stood there like a big old concrete structure.
Unbelievable. This thing must have been built for a nuclear war.
Yeah.
And now you can't get near it now because now it's so unstable that they say, well, gravity should do its job. It should fall within a few days.
Which we talked about that on the side gig this morning. When has that ever happened?
Yeah.
When has something ever failed so spectacularly? No, you said that this building was going to be imploded.
Knock it down.
So it didn't fall.
Yeah.
And now you're saying, oh yeah, these things take days. What?
They've never taken days.
When?
Not once.
When have we ever heard like, oh yeah, we're gonna light off the first explosions today, but give it till like Wednesday or Thursday. That's when the strong winds are coming.
Yeah, we're waiting for the gales. The gales in December. There is a Facebook event that's been created for this Sunday to go to the Silverdome and throw rocks at it until it falls.
Yep.
What a horrible, idiotic way to not go out, and so symbolic of my Detroit Lions, and especially the Detroit Lions and their entire tenure at the Pontiac Silverdome. They couldn't even knock down their stadium correctly. Unbelievable.
Now I heard that like 10 years ago that the stadium and the property that it was on was sold for like $500,000.
Yeah, super cheap.
That is like, you and I could go to a bank and get a business loan for $500,000 if we wanted to.
Are we too late?
We could have bought.
That thing's still standing. Should we make an offer?
Yeah. But I'm only offering what it's worth standing. As soon as that thing falls, though, my bid is dropping.
Well, here's what we do. We buy it for dirt, right? And we put an insurance policy on it for an insane amount. And then the second that thing falls, we collect the insurance and we're out of there.
Sure, yeah.
That's the way it works, right?
Yeah, I mean, that can
Boy, why haven't I been an insurance scammer earlier? That seems flawless.
And first on my list for the Fast Five was Matt Lauer.
Yeah, boy, it feels like a week and a half ago now that all came out.
NBC,
it's weird because
NBC, sure. I mean, I commend them for acting so
prompt.
fast. Now, they did say in their statement that in his 20-some years with the company, there's never been there have never been any other accusations, but they found this one
true.
They found this one to be very credible, and they felt as though it wasn't an isolated incident, so they got out in front of it. But that seems kind of weird.
Yeah, it doesn't, because the reports now are multiple women over the years had said, hey, he is essentially forcing some of us into sex while we're on the road doing the Olympics or whatever. Hey, did you know he has a secret button under his desk to lock the door from the inside?
Which, I'm not going to defend him, but it did come out later that was pretty standard at NBC. And not, because I did see an article and it was titled something like, Matt Lauer has a button under his desk to trap women in his office.
Right, yeah, you can't infer. That's... Yeah.
Supposedly, all of the higher-ups there, all of the faces of the company had them, and from what the company says, those were installed because they feared that somebody would come in and go on a rampage or something and start shooting people. So it was put in there for their own...
So the rich people could save themselves.
Right, yeah, for their own protection, which, I don't know, whatever. Is that going to do anything? Who knows?
Right. But your instances like... gifting a sex toy and then describing ways you want the person to use it. Just crude.
The old Weinstein trick of just like taking your pants off.
Very weird. That's the thing. We talked about that, man. It's like a different culture out there where it's, hey, I need someone to watch me do this to make it work type of thing. It's very weird and disconcerting. So we talked about, surprising, not surprising. It's just, it's like a new name every week, and the names seem to get bigger.
Yeah,
I mean, you're talking about one of the biggest daytime TV personalities, the biggest Hollywood producer ever, one of the more famous actors of our generation. I mean, it's not like we're starting with extras in a B porno movie from 2002. If this thing keeps filtering down, Hollywood's going to be pretty thinned out.
Yeah,
pretty thinned out.
Yeah, and rightly so. I mean, if all the accusations are true, then those people should be knocked down a couple of pegs and not have a career left.
It's just, you hope it keeps going, but hearing the stories about how women were complaining in the 90s and 2000s, and essentially, I don't know if it was ever fully stated that way, but it was heavily implied that he was cheating on his wife on a regular basis with his underlings while on the road.
Yeah.
That was never taken seriously or deemed credible is baffling. Absolutely baffling.
Yeah, but I would think that the tone will be a little bit different from here on out.
It seems to be it seems that the more instances that are coming out, more people are believing, unless you're running for a Senate seat in the South.
Or you're the sitting president.
Then 30 to 40 women have all lied.
Mm-hmm.
Very likely.
Once again, ending on a...
Oh, man, come on. Hit me with it. No, I did it last week. You got to hit me with a joke this week. Remember last week, it ended on the same sad, stupid note, and I had to bring out one of my wedding zingers.
That's right. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I don't have any wedding zingers for you. Oh, man.
We do.
Hey,
we
it's
have,
Cookie Day. It's National Cookie Day.
Yeah. We need to have a joke box. We need like a box of jokes.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
Somebody send us a joke box.
Or like a calendar, a joke a day calendar.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, go to the joke a day.
Joke of the day. Oh, joke a day calendar. Okay, I gotta hurry up because
the bed's not that long.
It's only so long. No, I don't want to buy one. I just want.
As always, thank you for listening. Be sure to download, subscribe, review the show: iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, Stitcher, Libsyn, StephenKyle.libsyn.com to directly download the episode. Facebook.com/StephenKyle. On Twitter @StephenKyle. @Steve and Kyle Pod on Snapchat. Be sure to leave your review on any of those podcatchers like we talk about. Helps us tremendously. I can't be stated enough that actually leaving a review somewhere helps the podcast out immensely.
Hey, Kyle.
Oh, hey, Steve, you're back.
You want to hear a joke?
You got jokes?
Yeah.
Man.
Joke of the day, man. A man came home to find his wife in bed with a stranger.
Oh, come on. What a bad day.
What the hell are you two doing? Mm-hmm. He demanded. His wife turned to the stranger and said, "See? Told you he was stupid."
That's your joke of the day from the Joke a Day calendar. Day calendar. Yep.
All right. Talk to you next week.
Your wealth has purpose. Clearstead helps it thrive. Imagine the deep breath out when that one big decision is behind you. In those moments, clarity feels like freedom, the certainty that your choices will endure. That's why Clearstead goes beyond investments, integrating tax, trust, estate, and planning, so your future is secure and your legacy endures. The question isn't just about what your wealth can do today, but what it will mean for generations. Clearstead is where legacies thrive. Discover your path with a complimentary ClearSight analysis at clearstead.com.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.